Sheikh Ahmadu Abulu from Nigeria, Allah yahfazu yarhamu. He was a leader, an Islamic leader in Nigeria. He was a famous Islamic leader. He was assassinated for two things. When he said to the government, I demand that you implement Sharia, and I demand that you send troops from the government, army, to liberate the holy city of Palestine. As soon as he said this, they executed him. Allah yarhamu, ونصر الله أن يموت على الشهادة. ونصر الله and he gets more of those men. Where are they today? Where are they today? Where are the men that go and call the mashayikh? We have leaderships that go and call onto their governments and say, we must liberate the holy city of Palestine. Where are these people? Where are these people? Benazir Bhutto. Benazir Bhutto. She was a Pakistani leader, and we all know her. She led Pakistan in 1994. A female leader. When she was kicked out and exiled, and she is to this day fighting to resume the leadership. We all know this lady. As soon as she entered politics, the Muslim, the Pakistanis, we all know Pakistan people, civilians, Allahu Akbar. Believe me, they're hardcore. No mucking around of them. They're hardcore. As soon as she entered, the people went against her and started saying to her, we want Islam. She sent hundreds and hundreds of troops and killed and injured many of them, breaking down mosques, corrupting the Islamic lifestyle. And she is famous for her saying about the Islamic law for the cutting of the hand of a faith. She said, this is barbaric. A'udhu billah. A'udhu billah. A'udhu billah. Wallahi, if she dies on that path, wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah. What is the difference between her and Musharraf? Any difference? No difference. Isn't he a secularist? Is he the one that allowed those into their land, into his land? And then they shot at Afghanistan from his land? Allowing those devils into the land to fight the Muslims? And Musharraf? And Musharraf means what? The honoured? What honour has he got? He gets his dog on the screen and starts patting him like that. Wallahi, anta kalbitlu. No difference. Seriously, no difference. Hada Musharraf. Whether she comes back to power or he stays, no difference. They are all imitating the Kafir. In Morocco, some girls were expelled from the school because they were wearing hijab. So King Fahd II issued a fatwa, mashallah, alim al-an, he's an alim. He issued a fatwa saying, no girl is allowed in school with hijab. What's your evidence, ya King Hassan? What did he say? He said, my own daughters don't wear hijab. That is my evidence. My own daughters do not wear hijab, thus no one wears hijab. In other words, are those girls better than my daughters? A'udhu billah. A'udhu billah. Abdul Karim al-Kabariti from Jordan. He's the Prime Minister of Jordan. He defies all Muslims. He even implemented the teaching of Christianity in all public schools. His name is Abdul Karim. What a beautiful name. Allah, he does not deserve that name. Wallahi, he does not deserve that name. He should change his name, wallahi. Because it's an insult that his name is Abdul Karim. Al-Baghdadi in Kuwait. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah, what Kuwait is. And don't forget Jordan today anyway. What's his name? King Abdullah? King Abdullah? Allahumma musta'an. Allahumma musta'an. Allahumma musta'an. Is he American or is he Jewish or what? Something like that, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway. Now he's talking about this person. Kuwait al-Baghdadi. We don't want to take too much of your time. Almost finished, inshallah ta'ala. There's many more stories, but time has beaten us. Al-Baghdadi from Kuwait, he opposed Islam, rejected Islam. He criticized Al-Khulafa al-Rashideen, and he said, Islam has failed to establish a successful political system. And this man considers himself at the same time as a Muslim. Iraq, Libya, Syria, we all know they are Al-Ba'athiyya, the sect of nationalism, who said that Allah, a'udhu billah, from this saying died. And they say our religion is no other than the Arabic nationalism. And there is no other religion. This is their belief. And this is what their country is run on. Do not get deceived. This is what their country is run on. Libya, Somalia, Egypt, many other countries. You know how many torture chambers is prepared for those who practice Islam? I had brothers who stayed with me, my classmates, from Libya, from Somalia, and from other countries are like this. They were in their university, they were very scared to finish, to graduate. Why? As soon as they hit their airports, they will be taken to the torture chamber and be tormented in the worst manner. And the majority of them never ever come out of it. Only because they are implementing the Quran and Sunnah. And wallahi, this is happening to this day. How many Muslims have been caught praying Fajr in Egypt? In Egypt, Fajr captured and tormented. Because praying Fajr was an extreme act, they said. How many Muslims were looked at the foreheads, and if there was a mark of prostration or a mark where the ankle is, they were captured and tortured due to the repeated prostrations and prayer. Brothers and sisters, our aim as Muslims is to establish the law of the Almighty Lord in ourselves and upon every inch of this earth. We must learn and teach our children the qualities that distinguish you, our Muslim, from the non-Muslim. We must teach our children, ourselves, warn against those people who call themselves progressive Muslim, our modernist Muslim, our social Muslim, our liberal Muslim, our secular Muslim. These are all paths to evil. There is no such thing as progressing Islam. Islam is one. You are a Muslim and no other. It does not advance as time goes on. We must implement La ilaha illallah. We must implement al-wala'u wal-bara and fi nawam of the Almighty Lord. We must understand and realize that the non-Muslims will never ever be happy with you. Never. No matter what you do, how you do it. Until you abandon your religion and go to their religion. We are witnessing, dear brothers and sisters, the atrocities that are being perpetrated towards the Muslims worldwide. Wallahi, we can hear the agonies and their cries of those people whose homes, properties have been wrongly occupied and seized. Wallahi, we can hear and we have heard in Bosnia, Kosovo, Burma, Indonesia, Kashmir, the Philippines, Afghanistan, Palestine, the cries of those babies. The cries of those babies as the devil's shells are being dropped on them. Oh, because they say La ilaha illallah. Oh, because they say La ilaha illallah. However, walillahi alhamd, we ask the Almighty Lord to strengthen our hearts. And that we die only on La ilaha illallah. That we die on وَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ. And insha'Allah ta'ala we die on this. And wallahi, we will never ever surrender. We will never ever submit. We will never ever give up this beautiful deen. We will never ever surrender to an authority other than the authority of the Almighty Lord. وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين.